this, Randy. Mountain Air Farm. Caught me working. We're back here at Sawmill again. And I'm cutting my floorboards for my cabin. I'm just going to use poplar floorboards, and it'll look really good in that old cabin. And over there is my stack of lumber, my framing package for my cabin. So it's almost getting there. Hopefully by this next week I'll start on it. But we're getting real close to it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain. We've had a week of rain.
A week of rain, and then we got to work. If we didn't have to work, we'd get a whole lot more stuff done.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get stuff done if we
No,
didn't
because I wouldn't
work.
have the money to do stuff.
Exactly.
But I had more time.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what we're doing today. And we're going to take my cutoff boards, like when I'm squaring a log up, getting it into a cant. We got a lot of pieces. Instead of just wasting the whole thing, I cut them up to inch pieces. That way I can at least get some boards out of them. If anything, they'll make good siding or just anything. Bonnie, Clyde, got to watch it when the dogs run off now because the bear's up around here. We've got several pictures of them. We'll have to put one up online of our bear.
Which we're hoping our neighbor was cleaning that bear, so we hope.
Hopefully it wasn't our bear.
We hope it wasn't our bear, because although we're not feeding our bear, but we love live animals, not dead animals.
I mean, it's not our bear, but
Right. We nicknamed them our bear, so.
yeah. But that's what we're going to get into. I'm going to turn this one up and cut me some 2x4s out of it. That's about as thin as I can go on my sawmill. There, so and that's too thick for a floorboard, so I'm just going to cut some 2x4s. You always need 2x4s.
How many 2x4s you going to get out of it? 2?
Probably about 3.
3? Okay. So just that one board is probably $10 at least sitting there.
Oh yeah.
2x4s.
Oh yeah. But all the time need 2x4s. But we'll just let it run there for a minute, and we'll do some of this and get lined up, and we'll cut the tops off of them.
Okay.
Off some other slabs.
Now we'll probably, once he turns on the sawmill, I turn the sound off just simply because it is loud, and I know we've had people kind of complain, or not complain, but just made an issue that it was loud, and I totally get that. To me, I would not want to hear that squally sound coming through a speaker. So, now what all is in your stack here?
Well, there's 2x4s and 2x6s, my floor joists. There's some 10-foot and 12-foot 2x6s. And a bunch of 2x4s for framing.
Right.
Because I'm going to do live edge siding on the outside, so I'm going to frame it just like a regular house wall with the 2x4s and stuff. And that way I can have the live edge siding on the outside. I've seen them done like that, and they look really good.
Well, and for our setting, it will look really good.
But these make real good floorboards.
Just trying to get our camera situated. One of these days you're going to see me, or not see me, you may see the camera go to the sky because I'm walking backwards, and I'm not the most graceless thing, so if you see the camera go to the sky, you know I have fallen. I'm just trying to get everything set up for him. And we sit and watch a lot of other videos at times, and we think, man, they must have a professional cameraman just following them around.
Yeah, we're not that good.
But I think they have more experience than we do.
Well, they got more cameras.
Yeah, they have more cameras.
We got one camera, and neither one of us is good at running it. So.
Yeah. Now we did talk to his nephew, who has a he was a photographer. His name's Cliff Haley, and he also does drone work. And so I believe he's going to try to come up here in a few weeks while we still have some pretty fall colors, and going to do some drone work and, you know, hopefully get some good drone photos and video of everything. So it'll be kind of neat to see a professional end of it. Is that going to stay?
Well, now.
He's got a good pile of sawdust going. He's going to have to get the bucket on the tractor and move it around. It's kind of awkward when he's cutting one board, because it's an awkward position for it to be in.
It's hard to get it locked down where you want it, because if you don't have it tight, you'll start your blade in there, and then the board will wobble.
Right.
And then you start getting messed up.
All he's doing now is measuring for his 2x4s. Those are what, 8 foot?
Yeah.
Well, after having a week of rain, we've got some beautiful weather today. It's in the 70s, a mild breeze going. And it's supposed to be like that all week. So, much needed nice weather. Bonnie, Clyde, get over here. We really appreciate the days like today after the week of rain we've had.
I'm looking forward to when it gets cooler.
Not me. I could take this temperature year round.
I like it when you work outside and not just die sweating. Get up. Well, I'm going to cut this one up. I'm going to cut one off, then I'm going to have to lower my guides down. through butter.
Yeah. Be nice if all of them cut that smoothly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it costs a lot to get them resharpened. It's almost cheaper to buy new blades by the time you pay your shipping and everything.
It was pretty much the same cost. What was it that you had?
Well, I sent 10. They couldn't sharpen 4 because evidently where I hit the log stops or whatever.
Right.
So I only got 6 back.
6 back, but you bought 5 to
Before for like $90, and I got them 6 back as resharpened for $90.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. You can buy sharpener things. I need to look into just buying a sharpener. That way I just sharpen my own blades. And somebody else around here, they got a sawmill, I can sharpen their blades.
True. Do you want to go ahead and start cutting some of the siding?
No, I don't have the stuff for siding.
Oh.
I'm going to have to drop another tree. I mean, all I've got is them ones back there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't got enough for siding. We can do that after I get the framing up.
Okay.
But main thing next weekend, what I'd like to do is get all the framing up and get the tin on top.
Okay.
And that way, it'll be the floor being dry and stuff, and we can
Then we could start the siding.
just start the siding.
So what you're going to be cutting now is just extra that you can get 1-bys.
Yep. This is a big long one. You can stack several up at a time, but I was just going to do this one just to show you what I'm doing, and then you don't sit here and need to watch me do all this.
Right. Well, kind of explain a little bit more of what you're doing, baby.
Well, this was one of the pieces that when I'm making a can, you always cut your slabs off trying to round it up, but I've started cutting my slabs. I first cut a little bit thinner, then I'll get a board like that, going down to the cant size. At least that way I can get another board out of this.
Right. So what you're going to do now is
cut the edges off and square it up.
Cut down low enough to where it will be a straight edge on this side, then you're going to flip it and do a straight edge
on the other side.
So it may be, and it's what, a 2-inch or 1 inch?
No, it's 1 inch board.
1 inch. So it may be end up being a 1x4 or 1x6.
Yeah, whatever I can get out of that piece of wood.
Right. So this one, what, a good 1x8?
We'll find out right in one second.
Alrighty. About, we would have a straight edge, and then this would be...
Yeah, that'd be a live edge.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, double this be 1/2 inch thick though.
Right.
I mean, they don't have to
Okay.
be this thick.
So now you have a 1 by what?
12 foot long. Eight and a half.
Okay. A 1 by 8, 12 foot long.
But
So,
it just came out of that scrap wood. I mean,
right.
you've got a board now you can use.
Right. It could be used anywhere in your building supply, whether if it's part of the building structure or
Floorboards.
floorboard or part of a cabinet even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll turn it back on here in a little while. That's all I'm doing here, and y'all get bored just sitting here watching us do this. So. I know I'd get bored sitting here watching me do this.
I don't know. You watch a whole lot of.
I know.
You watch a whole lot of videos of them doing exactly this. So now you're just trying to do several at a time, or?
Yeah. Well, if the ends of them match up about the right size.
Right.
Because see where this one's wider on this end, that's fine. But I'm just going to, because the end, you're only going to get it as wide as the widest part of your board.
That's the narrowest part. Yeah.
So you just kind of stack them up where they'll work like that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be turning you all back on, so we'll take a little break for now.
All right, we slabbed up a few of them. We got a few more boards cut. It's just getting so warm out here today. I'm about to call it quits at the sawmill, and I'm going to go do something else. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. I need to mow down at the fire pit. We're going to have a little party down there this afternoon.
He's got a honey-do list of little things he needs to get done for me. May take him all of 30 minutes, but...
We'll work on that. And need to mow down there at the fire pit. And need to clean up this sawdust.
Yeah, we've got a pile of sawdust going.
I think I'm just going to put it in my
compost
pile. And then we'll just add stuff in it as we go along. And it should be rotted down by this next spring.
Yeah, sawdust makes a wonderful component of compost because it helps break down the soil and loosens the soil. Like if you're going to be doing any potting work in a greenhouse and you want to add some material that keeps your soil
I wish I could use it in a horse dog, but it's so fine. The horses, they walk around in it and it gets dusty and they start breathing in that stuff, and it's just way too fine for that.
Well, the sawdust that comes off the planer is ideal for horse stalls.
But I've got enough of this to fill up horse stalls.
True. It may be good for chickens. Put it in the chicken coop.
I don't know. I dumped a pile in chicken coop and they hadn't even scratched it up. I don't know.
Well, if y'all have some suggestion of real fine sawdust, what to do with it, let us know, because
right now I'm dumping it back in the woods.
Yeah, we're help replanting the tree, sawdust at a time. Okay.
But that's all I've got to say. Just make sure and like and subscribe and tune in the next time.
Yeah. As always, remember, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.